Another trending, interesting video here.
Yeah.
A school, well, not a school teacher, but I think she teaches ballet is what she said. She's upset. Let's take a look real quick and see what she's upset about. I think this is an important topic to go over.
Okay.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions. And 7 times today, I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit. And mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what?
All right, we're going to pause that real quick. There's a second half of this that we're going to go over that's really important as well. So we really want to get your reaction on that. But this first part, how do you feel about these modern day parents who seems like don't give a shit whether their child is listening to them, to others? This woman is trying to run a class that is probably being paid for to teach her daughter or its people's son how to do ballet or whatever it is. And in order for her to do that properly, she needs to be able to have some sort of order in that class so that everybody gets what they paid for. And modern day parents are not teaching their children to listen to elders, so she doesn't get to run her class properly.
Well, modern day parents are 304s and simps, so what would you expect? And she belongs to the streets. Beta bear. First of all, let's do a shout out to all the teachers out there that's doing it right. I appreciate you. You are very respected. I respect all teachers because it is a sacrifice and it's very difficult to be a teacher in this world today. I will tell you this. What do you expect? You're 22 years old, right? They're not, the parent don't respect you. And these parents are kids themselves. They're bumping the most terrible music made of today. And their kids are listening to it every time they get in the car with their parents. And it's disgusting. Of course, the kids are going to come up to you and tell you, shut up. Because their parents don't have no common sense. They're not teaching their children how to be respectful.
Probably because they tell their own parents to shut up and get away with it. So who are you if they could tell their parents that?
Let me tell you something. I don't think, maybe it's true, I mean. Maybe
I've
you're
seen
right.
it. Well, I've seen it.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I could tell you right now, the kid knows not to talk to their parent like that. They dare talk to other people. The problem is this. This is the issue. When a kid does this and the parent doesn't do nothing when it happens, right? You don't have no discipline. 5 years old? Are you kidding me? 5 years old, the kid is coming up to a teacher telling her to shut the fuck up. No, I'm not going to sit down. You're not my mommy. You're not my daddy. 5 years old? You stupid.
The second part of this real quick. Let's play and see what else she learned from these 5-year-olds of modern day.
Well, yeah. Jesus.
It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town.
What is Pound Town?
Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
You stupid.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life.
All right, so we'll pause that. So basically, she's upset about the music that they're requesting.
Stupid.
We can't play that for you guys.
What is
Go
Pound
ahead and
Town?
look it up if
What's
you
Pound
want
Town?
to. But I think this is a song by one of these new female rappers called Sexy Red.
Yeah, I'm straight.
And her name should tell you what the song's about. So
Yeah.
that's all you need to know.
Is this the girl who said booty hole point pink?
I think so, yeah. And
I'm straight.
And 5-year-old girls
Real
want to bump this in ballet
real niggas
class
ain't
now.
listen. Only simps, losers, weak individuals are listening to shit like that. No real people who have a sense of mind are listening to crap like that. If you got, let me tell you something. If you're a teacher, if you're a parent, if you're a student, if you're a father or a mother and you playing this shit, something's mentally wrong with you. You are disturbed.
You stupid.
And you should get help. Period. This is the problem with the music industry. And these people are all doing it for the money. They'll sell their soul for a paycheck. They'll sell their soul and do stupid shit that damage our community. Dude, you know how stupid? I don't see motherfucking Middle Easterns doing this.
Stop it. Get some help.
I don't see Spanish people doing this. I don't see the Canadians doing this.
She thinks it's an agenda.
It is an agenda. It's an agenda to keep us down. Why are you poisoning our children? Why? Why are you poisoning our children with this bullshit? I told you today earlier when you was going over this video, like when we was talking in a meeting today, it is sad that our country allows this shit to happen. But this is the freedom of America.
Allegedly.
This is what happens with our government. This is bad government. Listen, can you control what music is put out? No, I think people should have the right to speak and have freedom of speech. But when it goes into our children, fuck no. Okay? You're not letting our children at 5, 10, 15 years old be in control. No, they're children. It must be a parent or a father. But these are all daddy issues. These women that allow their children to do this, it just proves that they have no fathers. These women are in their 20s and their 30s thinking that they're special. And your daughter's going to be a 304. Let me explain something to you. If you are 304, okay, you're putting your daughter in a position to be a 304. You're teaching your daughter to be a hoe, period. If she's playing music at 5 like this, I just seen a video not too long ago where a little girl was at least 5, 6 years old and she started twerking her booty, right? Her little butt in diapers. And her mom walked right past and did nothing. The dad came in and he smacked her hard where she cried and ran to her mother. Shout out to that man. Because this is the difference. Women don't care. They don't care. They're not protecting their daughters. And this is the issue. You can't be out here playing music. Now, if they're 18, they can do what they want. But from the age of 1 to 17, you have to protect your children. And I feel bad for teachers. I mean, I feel bad for any teacher. It's bad out here right now. It's not easy to be a teacher.
Yeah, I mean, there's some teachers like this, and then there's some teachers who do the opposite. So
it's not easy to.
I understand why she's upset.
Well, she has to be upset. She's crying over on TikTok. She's emotional, destroyed. But I looked her up.
She's so young, and she signed up for this.
She's 22. But you got to understand too. I looked you up. Okay, you're sexualizing yourself on Instagram, so you need to be very careful what you're saying. You wearing things where you can see your underwear with your legs open. Yeah, I'm saying this. And listen, you can come on to my show. I think I sent you a message personally. I want to bring you on my show. You can sit down. We can do a conference call. But you can't send out a message like this if you're not also living. And I think she's a model. I think you're doing things, and I'm happy for you. It seems like you have a good following. It seems like you're going to be somebody in the future if you keep pushing it. But you also got to stop sexualizing yourself. you got to also put yourself into a position, because when I go down your Instagram, you got some shit that's questionable. So for a person who's saying these things, make sure you also identifying yourself as a person who can be pushing out this message.
Yeah, especially for a teacher. You don't want your students to go see this.
Right, because your Instagram is questionable. I'm just saying, your Instagram is questionable.
Emotional, damn it.
Can't be saying parents can't be out here sexualizing themselves and playing sexualized music to kids while your Instagram is showing that you're sexualizing yourself.
Bruh.
Period.
Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.